Two separate investigations have found no evidence of a public nuisance or contamination at the former Caesarstone property. The findings come after the CEO of Westwind Elements raised concerns about potentially hazardous materials at the site in Bryan County. WSAV's Sarah Smith breaks down what investigators found.
While there were higher levels of arsenic found in one of the 4 wells at this property behind me, 2 separate investigations, one by the Environmental Protection Division and another by an independent consulting firm, found that it's most likely natural.
My conclusion is that there is no public nuisance on the site. The site is not contaminated.
2 public nuisance investigations debunked the claims made by Westwind founder and CEO Kaylee Long earlier this year. She claimed there were hazardous waste barrels on the property. County Attorney Aaron Kapler visited the site. He and an EPD representative only found plastic and metal drums that were sealed and properly stored. Both the EPD and an independent environmental consulting firm from Atlanta tested wells on the property, and there were higher levels of arsenic in one of them.
Now, in this coastal region of Georgia, arsenic is a naturally occurring substance in the soil. So they did that in September 2025. In November of 2025, the Development Authority had their environmental consultant evaluate the September 2025 Phase 2 that Westwind performed. That environmental consultant said the higher levels of arsenic were likely because the water sample wasn't good, had very high levels of turbidity, which is like soil and contaminants in the water itself.
He says this proved true for the latest investigations as well.
He ultimately said that this site is not going to be listed as a hazardous site in the EPD's records.
Still, Kapler says Caesarstone arranged for an environmental disposal company to remove the material off-site.
The EPD did, however, find that Caesarstone violated 2 administrative violations, and those were failure to make a hazardous waste determination and the failure to notify prior to closing. EPD then, of course, discussed it with Caesarstone, and they closed those violations.
Kapler says Westwind is no longer in negotiations with Caesarstone. Rather, another company is looking to buy this property. Stick with WSAV as we continue to closely follow what's next for this site. Reporting in Bryan County, I'm Sarah Smith, WSAV News 3 on your side.